Pugsy is, I mean, this guy's on an absolute tear. I mean, if you keep up with Rushdown Revolt, you're just kind of new to the scene, new to everything going on. Honestly, like kind of like we are in general, but we fell in love with this game just so fast, and it's really just because of this. It's almost like a love letter to Guilty Gear. Like Guilty Gear meets platformers. It's actually insane. A lot of the mechanics you're going to see right here, all predicated a lot on that spark mechanic. You can use that spark to just kind of cancel out a lot of your moves to just make sure everything just kind of flows more in seam as we're seeing right now. But the thing about Pugsy, Charles, is this guy hasn't lost a tournament in, I think, like out of like 30 tournaments, he might have lost one. Wow. You do the math on that, bro. It's pretty damn good.
Pretty impressive, and doing it with a lot of the cast as well. But of course, we're seeing the kid like we did see at Evo, and of course that spark mechanic, you're going to see a lot of it used on offensively with the combos. So the way it works is when you get a hit, you get the spark, and you're able to cancel into different moves, right? So you can obviously use it for the neutral, but we see a lot of players use it offensively for the combo extension part 100%. Of it, right?
You can almost think of it like, you know, I know we have a little bit of a smash audience. Right there, you just saw the burst, and what the burst is, you get one burst per stock. It's almost like a get out of jail free card. You can use it kind of off, you can use it defensively, but sometimes you'll see people use it offensively as well. See right there, Pugsy just throwing it out one time for the one time. Ringworm was a little more prepared. He might have been able to capitalize off of that and take care of business, but there you see it right there. And take a look at that. We're not going by stocks here. That percentage, y'all start at 150, and it slowly just deteriorates from there. That's how you whittle people down.
Yeah, when you're on that
Damn, that was Chris. Let's go.
Going to get it right there. And that's the great thing about multi-hit moves toward when you're in that red band area, right? When you get that multi-hit move and you're able to really take it down to last hit. But look at this combo string coming out from Pugsy, just getting this juggle, already bringing Ringworm to the now yellow band here. Gonna keep going, my goodness.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. This is where Pugsy can really make his money. When he gets people off stage, I see, listen, those lives, they just disappear, okay? I don't even know what else to tell you. But Ringworm, there's a reason he's made it this far. Incredible individual as well. Good use of the burst, get out of jail free card, as I said. But immediately Pugsy's still right on the offensive. My goodness, can this man find any landing path? He's looking for it right now, but Pugsy remains unfeathered.
Still on the red band, the last hit, and that is going to do the trick here. And the spark is online as well to keep the offense going and not taking that much damage here. Pugsy on the kid, still looking on that green band of health here. But here comes Ringworm.
Ringworm trying to get in there. I mean, again, Zhurong, such a good, powerful character. I've heard some different opinions on the best in the game. It's kind of like up there as far as like, you know, any character can essentially win, right? It really just kind of depends on the pilot. Obviously, Pugsy, somebody who's won multiple tournaments with multiple characters, but right now, you can see why he leans towards Kid. Kid is a space GOAT, and this guy, I mean, goddamn, you see what he's doing, Charles? He's the GOAT as well. I
love the block usage as well on the platform there. Great defense on 3 HP here. The red band looking so close for the stock, but look at this with the hover. Pugsy trying to keep the pressure on off stage, nice. But there's the anti-air coming out from Ringworm.
Gotta be able to go ahead and get those anti-airs when they do present themselves. A lot of good strikes right now, leading in some strong aerials coming out for Ringworm.
Yeah, not going to get the extension on the juggle there, but trying to get poking away here. Zhurong with the feather mechanic as well as having that nice range, just trying to keep Kid out right now. Okay, into the grab here, no follow-up though.
I love that grab, and you know, it's kind of crazy. You just see Ringworm has battled through the flurry that Pugsy was putting on early on and really made this a contest. Waiting that attempt right there, off stage right now, a big opportunity to make a play.
The spark for the stall here, but it's not going to be enough. Ringworm with the off stage, and that is where you really want to go ahead and strike against a lot of these characters here. And here's the super jump, trying to get the off stage gimp here, but not going to nail it. Ringworm, great survivability, hanging on the red band of health.
Ringworm's ability to avoid a lot of Pugsy's aggression has really turned around. In the first half, we just saw him getting completely overwhelmed, but he's really starting to get himself back in tow right now. Has a solid lead, 6 HP though. Not gonna take too much to whittle this one down. Last hit situation, and there it is, nicely done. The forward air extending, going to connect, and just immediately you just see it again, the sparks enabling so much diversity, so much movement. Anybody's game still.
Yeah, and I love how Ringworm earlier used the burst to actually stop the momentum to create like not so much of a bad offstage situation, right? Both bursts available for both players here, getting a little offensive, and we're in green band for both of them.
Okay, here we go. Oh, I like that. You see the delay off of that? Nice. Yeah. Had the burst, exhausted the final burst of this game being used from Ringworm.
And you had to if you're a Ringworm, right? You're in such a bad situation, but there's the burst bait from Ringworm, able to capitalize both on the red band here. This is so close down to the wire.
It's actually kind of insane how this,
Ooh, wait a minute, wow. Able to get back on stage here.
You can get comfortable, some off stage, and then, wait, that does it? It does indeed. Pugsy takes that game, but I love how close Ringworm kept that, really showing you, yes, there is a skill gap, but there can still be criteria to that. You know what I mean? Like, Ringworm was clearly comfortable in a lot of those exchanges, a lot of those instances, and at one point was leading a good majority of that actually in the second half, but Pugsy able to clutch up and take care of that first game.
Yeah, not even getting to the last hit there, but the bands were red. The bands were definitely red, and I believe it was the back air from center stage was able to seal the deal there. Really amazing stuff coming out from Pugsy, but again, like you said, Ringworm maybe coming in with some adjustments coming back from EVO, right? So maybe we're not going to see the same 3-0 set we saw at EVO, but nonetheless, Pugsy is able to take game home, but damn, was it close.
Woo. And we'll get those scores adjusted for you guys momentarily. That was Pugsy who won game number 1 and maybe on the verge of trying to start something for game number 2. Not a bad start at all. Offensive flurry from this man is actually just insane. Look at that HP, Chuck, 113. He was barely even touched on that one.
Yeah, I mean, essentially closing out Ringworm's first stock, still on the blue band of health there. And you notice as well, Pugsy really likes at the later percents to go ahead and use the spark for the super jump. But look at this connection and still holding on to the spark as well. Pugsy is popping off this game number 2.
Yeah, Pugsy being insane, burst option right there. That's actually really solid.
There's the super jump.
Ringworm off him and just kind of reset the situation as well. Ringworm under a lot of duress. Nice, use that wall jump, get back safely. And then just again, just using that float mechanic, one of those exclusives for my man, Kid.
Okay, yeah, and the stall is not enough, but okay, here it is. I mean, you're on red band here for Ringworm. You're able to even up the stocks, but you definitely need a lot of work here on last hit. And look at the confirms coming out from Pugsy, just following the DI, so proficient at it.
And it's amazing. Gets the grab, okay, not a big follow-up from that. Nice, there we go.
Here's the grab set up here. Ooh, not gonna fully connect here, and it's, wow, it's Pugsy with the reversal right now, almost still connecting, the pressure's still going on.
Yeah, this is a lot, man. One of the best things from Zhurong is that ability to just kind of get those hits with those normals and then get your flame up, get your moves to hit a little harder. But Pugsy's made that so difficult to connect consistently, but right now, he is starting to find his rhythm. I'm loving what I'm seeing. If he could close this out,
oh, there's the burst,
that'd
though.
be a really good situation to find yourself in.
Yeah, and right now, I mean, you don't want Pugsy to get any more damage, or nonetheless the stock, but the burst gets forced out before he even goes on to the next, and it's always Pugsy with the pressure.
That's what Pugsy does, man. 100%, down to 2 HP. Watch that. See if we can get that hit. Oh my goodness, bro. It's so crazy. He just flirts with death so often and still just an offensive juggernaut. Ringworm, to his credit, doing his best, but 2 HP, no problem. How about a 2-life lead? Make it 1 right there. Ringworm able to shatter that off and get himself a glimpse of hope here. This winner's final is actually going nutty.
Yeah, and now Pugsy in a position up an entire stock here. This is going to be quite the amount of work for Ringworm here. See if we can get something strung together with some of these strikes. Going to create the juggle situation here. Okay, we're going to reset.
Yep, take your time right there. Nice. Oh my goodness, off of the ground and strike. You just see his ability to convert so good. But there is a tremendous catch. Pugsy maybe one too many times in the cookie jar. Getting that hand slapped right there. Ringworm said, I got something to say right now. And I hear you loud and clear, bro. This is anybody's game.
Pugsy definitely went for the clip. I see you, Pugsy.
Yeah,
I see you, Pugsy. You went for the clip.
They had
it's
a lot
okay.
of clips at EVO, so I don't blame him and allow them. We're based off that, using the float into those strong aerials to just obliterate people and send them into those blast zones. Beautifully done to give himself a 2-0 lead for winners finals.
Using the hover to bait out the options there, coming out from Zhurong, and then able to just seal the stock so close to the blast zone. Didn't even matter what band what color the band was there or the amount of HP you had. That was a done stock.
That's what it is, man. That jet fuel does not play, nor does my man Pugsy. Now they keep putting Ringworm as the winner here, and I want to make sure I'm not on glue because I'm pretty sure Pugsy's Kid.
Yes. Pugsy is up
But
2-0.
perhaps our production team doesn't know that. It's okay.
It is indeed Pugsy up 2-0 here against Ringworm. Gonna force.
There we go. They try to make me look
Hey.
crazy. You can't this time, baby. I know I'm a little crazy. I'm not as crazy as these two, though. Obviously, just insane combos from both these guys. Again, guys, that spark mechanic allowing you to just be able to just cancel your moves. And you'll notice the cancels happen because there's always that little after effect. That was a good parry I saw right there. Look at Kid, the quick pickup. Pugsy, is he going to let it back? The up B attempt. This man is absolutely ruthless, Charles. You mentioned it in the last game. He loves to go for those clip moments, and you saw it right there. Didn't connect on it, but damn it, I love the fact he's willing to commit.
Yeah, and I love that Pugsy not always autopiloting and using that spark mechanic, just knowing when, okay, I'm going to close out the combo, get the reset here, but also just goes for the crazy aggressive stuff as well sometimes here. Off stage, and yeah, just going to get the confirm right there into the forward air off stage, and my goodness. But this time, already on last hit, yeah, Ringworm keeping it a little closer to the chest this stock.
Yeah, 100%. Obviously, Ringworm definitely showed us he can certainly keep up, but it's those, yeah, good. Yeah, you got to get out of that situation any way you can. Mashing right there will do you some justice.
Yeah, but I mean, already bringing.
Oh my goodness, the hops.
Wait.
It's the hops. It's the super jump, Charles. It's the super jump. What? Up B to interrupt the recovery.
Do you have any resources? Oh, still had enough. Barely getting back. And again, Pugsy going for the clip, man.
Pugsy being his own worst enemy is so hilarious to me. So hilarious to me. But you know what? His loss is definitely Ringworm's gain. Trying to gain some momentum in this. Nice burst option.
Yeah, you needed the burst there. 100% necessary. Catching the high recovery, of course, and it is Pugsy going to be able to even it up, not taking too much damage here. Still on that blue band, and oh man, but here it comes. Oh my goodness, working these platforms as well.
What he does is a menace, man. It doesn't matter if he's connecting right off of these grounded strikes.
Oh, the hover.
Again, the jet fuel.
Yeah, try to use the hover there to catch that high recovery. Great adaptation, Ringworm. Now, or used to go low, now going high on this end. Using the super jump, so much pressure. Has to use the burst just to cancel the momentum, and the back air. Yep, gonna seal the deal.
And that's and that situation was so crazy too. I know it was a little while ago, but like it looked like he was safe on shield, and then just immediately, just absolutely, just wrecking him off of that, man. Just understanding these openings and taking full advantage of it. Ringworm though, still some fight in him. Not trying to get 3-0'd here. Trying to have a little bit better fate than what we saw in Evo. That exchange right there. Okay.
Oh, nice, baiting the burst.
Yep.
Gonna catch the high recovery, yes, gonna try it. Okay, tries to set up underneath the platform, but Pugsy going up and over here. But look at all this momentum on Ringworm's side.
Oh, this is so great. Oh my goodness. Again, you just see the mechanics, man. The super jump just able to just follow through off of him.
Yeah, the super jumps really set you up nicely when you want to go really deep off stage.
Yeah, and I mean, it's great for recovery as well, too. Like, there's so many, like, uses that you can get off of that. Oh, my goodness, just right in his face. Yeah, back up off me. Use that burst real quick. Last hit right here for Kid. This is his time right now for Ringworm to strike. Needs to get that, and he does just that. Again, Charles, we find ourselves coming down to the wire. Pugsy trying to get another W here, complete the 3-0. Ringworm, some signs of life. Again, Pugsy at sometimes has been his own worst enemy with some of the plays he's gone for.
Oh man, but you're on red band already. Yeah, Pugsy still on the blue band, so everything going in Pugsy's favor here. Last hit, Ringworm is going to need a miracle, but it's not going to happen.
Not on this one. Good effort from Ringworm, 100%, but Pugsy remaining as dominant as ever, as dominant as we last saw him on Evo weekend, and bringing that same efficiency and aggression to Super Smash Con. Love to see it, man. Congrats to him. Ringworm, hell of a fight. We'll get an opportunity to see him a little bit later.
Yeah, we might see the run back as well in the
could be
we're in the grand finals, right? So
potentially, we still got some heavy hitters here in this top 4 though. So we're not going to look too far ahead. But yes, I would not mind seeing that rematch. To be quite honest with you, there's a Wei Sean who's going to be playing. Yeah, my man Zero is actually just insane at this game. Zero Mercury. Ridiculous.
Yeah, and Wei Sean's really fun because, of course, you have the EX specials. You can use your health to go ahead and power up some of your special moves as well. So definitely one of those characters where, I mean, health is an important resource, right? It is your survivability. So when you can go ahead and hurt yourself to, you know, extend certain combos or have specific setups as well, it's always cool to see the creativity that the players bring to the table.
No doubt about that.